I think what sets the internship program apart, there's a few things, but one of the biggest things is our leadership buy-in. Time and time again, we have conversations around what makes an impactful intern experience, and oftentimes organizations take a look at it from the perspective of how do we make sure our interns have a great time. It's critically important, but if you don't have leaders bought in, if you can't show the value to the business, it's going to be hard to gain steam and consistency over time. So we're fortunate to work with an amazing leadership group that's fully bought into our internship program, but what we deliver and what we bring to the table are the KPIs, or the conversions, are the metrics that show how it's going to impact each of their business areas as well as the overall business. Our goal isn't to have an internship program just for the sake of having a great experience. We're lucky that we do provide a phenomenal experience for our interns, but being able to communicate to senior leadership all the way through what your interns are doing, why they're doing it, and why it's going to impact their day-to-day, their bottom line and their efforts has been huge in really creating a unified and aligned internship program.
The intern experience team is a strong team of 8 former interns, so we're creating experiences off of experiences that we've had previously, and throughout the family of companies, 12% are interns. So slowly moving up that needle. They're truly the fresh eyes on the business, and they have that time to learn and grow and slowly develop what it's like to be a team member here and learn the culture and the way of what we do here and why we do it. So that we've learned that they make amazing full-time team members after graduation.
So one way that we ensure that our internship program is super unique is that we offer tiered programming. So with tiered programming, we have a specific month that's called Professional Development Month, and it's solely for our interns to enhance their professional development skills. We offer advanced workshops as well as intermediate workshops. So the intern pretty much just take a look and observation of where they are in their professional life, and they can determine which workshop is more suitable for them. So here we really try to focus on providing a super fun experience for everyone instead of just a specific group. So that's where tiered programming came about.
My favorite part about our internship program is the growth factor. And I know that might sound a little bit cliche, but I look at where our interns start when they first come in on day 1 and see where they leave us, 10 weeks or so later. And the difference between them is just astounding. How much they've grown, how much confidence they've been able to develop, and all the things that they've learned from point A to point B. It's amazing to be able to watch that experience.
What else I love about the internship is that it's not just fun things. We do offer a lot of great socializing and networking activities, but we are pouring back into the students who come in. We do LinkedIn and resume workshops. We're doing public speaking presentations with them and making sure that they're developing not only as somebody who could be a professional here with us, but just in their college career and as a person.
So when you think about an externship versus an internship, an externship is a little bit different because we bring in folks for a short amount of time. So most of the time it's about a week where we bring them in to get them exposed to our culture, our business areas, and everything that our different cities have to offer. And so they're really here to get the experience and the knowledge that we can provide them during that week, which is a pretty awesome trade-off. Something else that I think is really great about our externships is the opportunity to network and shadow. So those 2 aspects are really, really important, because when you think about shadowing, you're really getting to dive into what our business areas do from a day-to-day basis. You're able to ask questions, see it firsthand, really dive in and get that hands-on experience that all externs are really looking for during that shorter amount of time. Really being able to impact the business and really ask our team members the critical questions that you would want to know if you were in that particular role. The second part is the networking aspect, and I think this is one of the best parts of it, because during our externships, we bring in our leaders, directors, and senior leaders to interact, teach, and learn actually from our externs, which is pretty cool. You get the opportunity to meet some very high-level leaders in our company, where maybe at some other places you really don't get the opportunity to in that short amount of time.
With our program, we've divided it into a lot of different specialties, so there's really something for everyone. A few pieces to highlight is we do a student-athlete internship that is abbreviated, that helps student-athletes who have a less of a schedule, less availability during the summer to still get experience while still dedicating their time to their sport. We work with Ivy League schools as well. They're on the East Coast. They're not usually as close as us, and they have a lot going on as well. They're studying abroad. They're doing different programs. So we give them an abbreviated program to help bring them to Detroit as well. We have a sales program. We're working on technology programs and rotational programs. So there's a lot of great things in the making. We're really excited to be able to provide something for everybody.